Perry Engineering is a company I started about a little more than a year ago. And what we do are land development projects and take it from start to finish, either subdivisions, commercially. We can assist with rezoning, we can get the survey work done, feasibility before people buy the property, look at utilities, traffic, geotechnical concerns, and then we do all the platting and the improvement plans for the projects. I've been in the land development business for 18 years, and then when I wanted to start my own business, I thought it'd be a great time to get out and really take on the kind of projects I wanted to take on, like the Haciendas at Wrightstown. It's unique, it's an infill project in the city of Tucson, and it's a concurrent rezoning. I like to be up front with the rezoning and start from scratch and work with the planners. And it's really one of a kind. It's the first concurrent rezoning and platting project in the city. So we're setting the standard for it and the whole procedures, and we're working with the city, and both of us are kind of developing the procedures that will come for the subdivisions after us. Well, one of the first things we want to do is look at the type of house that's going to go on it, the size of the home, and the lot size that we need. Then we look at for configuration of the project, looking at buffer yards, setbacks, drainage concerns. Do we have a wash running through it that we have to consider? And then we just look at then the overall grading. We look at also traffic concerns. Where do we want to hook the road up to the main infrastructure? Where are we going to get our utilities? Things just worked out great here at Hacienda. Everything is right there that we connect to. And we didn't really have a lot of concerns to bother with. I really start with the rezoning. I work with the planners. I contribute a lot to the engineering part of their master development plan and their write-ups for their site analysis. And look at the drainage, traffic, topography. Are we changing it much with our grading, things like that. So I start with the rezoning. And with this process, with this first City of Tucson concurrent rezoning, then I went right into plan preparation. So we were going at the same time. What we first start with is the preliminary plat that really shows all the lot layouts, the grading. This is the preliminary plat that we started with, and from that the other improvement plans fall out of that. The final plat is really just a survey document that shows here's your lot dimensions, here's your lot area, here's how the surveyor can always find your lot corners and put the markers on it and the monumentation. And that's what you're buying, are the lots on the final plat. I've done a lot of rezonings, and I've never had a client that's been so accommodating to the neighbors. They had major concerns about the drainage. We really don't have the density that requires us to do additional mitigation measures. Because of their concerns, we put in a retention basin and a detention basin so that those neighbors downstream, when our drainage leaves the property, they're seeing exactly what they saw in the existing conditions, because we're capturing so much flow and metering it out. Another builder might have fought that for a long time and may not have been willing to do that, but Mahalo was. Some of the neighbors there ride horses, and Mahalo gave up 10 feet of right-of-way to Brown Avenue, basically for a trail, a horse trail, to maintain that access for them so they could ride their horses. I thought that was pretty admirable of Mahalo to do that. I like their green aspect. I sit on the SABA, Southern Arizona Home Builders Association, Green Build Council. They're really a green builder. The water harvesting, the water retention, the way they're going to grade the lots individually to retain water, solar, the electric in the garages. That means a lot to me. That's another reason I like being part of this project. That makes them unique too. I really liked when I first went out and met Cheeto. He was such a unique individual, and I said, this is the guy I really want to work for. Just from his email address, my life's great. And I knew he was a positive guy and a good client. You could just tell he's just a good person. I really do hope that this is just the start of our relationship with Mahalo. I love working with them. They're really different clients that I'm used to having. They bent over backwards, I think, to accommodate neighbors, and you can see that when we have our meetings with them. They like Mahalo. I just hope that they keep building, and I want to grow with them. It's a great relationship.